We were kids with borrowed dreams, dusty boots and faded jeans. You had daisies in your hair, I had songs in midnight air. We thought love was wild and free, like a bird that feared to be. But time, it has a gentle say. It taught us love don't fly away. That's the way love learns to stay, through the night, through the gray. When the shine fades off the day, it still finds a little light some way. It don't run, it don't fray, it holds on when skies turn gray. Yeah, that's the way love learns to stay. We build a life on borrowed ground, raised two kids in a one-stop town. We fought the bills, we laughed till 2. We lost some friends, but we pulled through. And every time the good Lord tried to test our hearts or change the tide, we'd stand together, come what may. 'Cause that's how love learns to stay. That's the way love learns to stay, through the night, through the gray. When the shine fades off the day, it still finds a little light some way. It don't shout, it don't sway, it just hums an old refrain. Yeah, that's the way love learns to stay. There were nights we didn't talk, just let the silence take a walk. But in her eyes I found my peace, in her arms my war would cease. And all those dreams we let slip by became the stars that fill our sky. Now she's silver and so am I. We sit and watch the seasons fly. She still laughs like the girl I knew, and my heart still beats the way it used to. There's a sweetness only years can give, a quiet grace in the way we live. And I thank the Lord each break of day for the way love learned to stay. That's the way love learns to stay, through the night, through the gray. Not in words we used to say, but in hands that never stray. It don't fade, it just sways, like a hymn the heart still plays. Yeah, that's the way love learns to stay. Guess that's the secret after all these years. Love don't have to shine, it just has to stay. The fields are gold, the sky's gone gray. Another small town Saturday, The wind hums low through the maple trees, and I find my soul on bended knees. Been running wild, been running blind, trying to chase what I'd never find. Now see, it ain't the miles behind, it's the stillness I needed in my mind. And I found peace down in the valley, where the river runs slow and kind. No more fighting what's already happened, no more losing sleep at night. The good Lord whispered softly, son, you're where you're meant to be. Now I've got peace down in the valley, and the valley's got me. I used to think I needed more, chasing lights and slamming doors, but all that noise just fades away when the crickets start their serenade. I sit out back, guitar in hand, thanking God for this piece of land. Ain't no fame, ain't no grand parade, just grace and the life He made. Yeah, I found peace down in the valley, where the wildflowers never die. No more running from the shadows, no more tears I can't justify. The good Lord whispered softly, lay your burdens in my sea. Now I've got peace down in the valley, and the valley's got me. Maybe heaven's not up high, maybe it's here in the firefly sky, in a gentle touch, a faithful friend, in the nights that never end. Now the porch light glows, the hound dogs sleep, the world's gone quiet, the air runs deep, and I hum that tune my daddy played, the one that time just couldn't fade. I'm older now, but I still believe that love's the only seed we leave. And when I go, don't cry for me, I'll be waiting in that valley's peace. I found peace down in the valley, where the river meets the trees. No more worry, no more tally, just the Lord and simple me. Yeah, the world may spin forever, but my heart's finally free. I've got peace down in the valley, and the valley's got me. Guess I ain't looking for heaven no more, 'cause I think I found it right here on this porch. That old red barn still leans to the side. Windmills broke, but it still tries. Mama's porch light flickers dim, like it's waiting on a ghost of him. The gravel crunches under my boots, every sound's a memory's root. Ain't been home since I was 23, now the back road's whispering back to me. There's dust on the back road, stories in the wind. Every mile remembers where my heart's been. You can leave for a fortune, but you'll find in the end there's dust on the back road that clings like a friend. The old oak tree still carved with names. First love's lost in high school flames. My daddy's truck still sits out back, rusted red but built to last. I see the town through softer eyes. The years have changed, but not the skies. The same old stars, the same old song. It's been playing in me all along. There's dust on the back road, stories in the wind. Every mile remembers where my heart's been. You can chase your glory, you can lose your kin, but there's dust on the back road, and it pulls you in. You can paint your life in city lights, forget the smell of rain at night, but one soft breeze from a southern lane will call you home again. Now I sit by the fire, guitar in hand, singing songs I still don't understand. The road goes on, but so do I, with a tear that I don't hide. There's peace in dirt and worn out shoes, and all the things I thought I'd lose. Every scar, every bend feels like shaking hands with an old friend. There's dust on the back road and time on my skin. Every step I've taken leads me home again. The world keeps turning, but I found my end in the dust on the back road, where it all began. I guess home was never gone, just waiting in the wind. It's been a long, long stretch of miles, dust and dreams and borrowed smiles. Some roads broke me, some made me whole, but every turn carved out my soul. I've seen cities glow, I felt hearts freeze, lost some friends to the wind and breeze. But tonight I know as the sunset fades, I'm finally walking the road I made. And the road leads me home, where the wildflowers grow, where mama's voice still hums soft and low. Been gone too long, now I finally know. Every mile I roam, the road was just leading me home. There's an old porch light still shining dim, and I swear it's been waiting for him. The boy who left with restless eyes now returns neath softer skies. I'll hang my coat, set down my load, let time be kind, let the river flow. I'll raise a glass to the years I've known and thank the Lord I ain't alone. 'Cause the road leads me home, where my roots still grow through every heartache. The good Lord knows the road was long, but the truth was shown. You never get lost if your heart knows home. Every scar, every prayer I've sown led me here where the wind has blown. And I see now through the tears I've known, every goodbye was taking me home. Now the stars come out, the night runs wide, the old steel sings, the fireflies glide. And I whisper thanks to the life I've known, for teaching me love, for making me grown. No fame, no crown, no grand parade, just peace in the choices I've made. The engine rests, the story's told, and my heart's finally gold. The road leads me home, through the fields I've sown, where forgiveness blooms and time has flown. Been gone so long, but I'm not alone. Every road I've known has led me home. Guess every man's got his highway, and mine led me right back home. Morning light spills through the pines, coffee, steam, and peace of mind. There's a world out there that moves too fast, but here the moments choose to last. The fence line's worn, but it still stands tall, just like the dreams that outlive the fall. I've learned the storms don't mean the end, they just remind you where you've been. Now I'm standing on grateful ground, where the heart beats soft, the world slows down. Every scar's a seed I found, growing love where pain was plowed. Took the long way around, but look at me now, I'm home on this grateful ground. That old porch swing still creaks the same, each sound's a prayer, each breath a name. The fields don't rush, they just unfold, turning green to amber, then back to gold. I used to run from what I lost, but peace came slow and worth the cost. It's funny how the years can heal what time alone could never steal. Now I'm standing on grateful ground, where the heart beats soft, the world slows down. Every scar's a seed I found, growing love where pain was plowed. Took the long way round, but look at me now, I'm home on this grateful ground. There's mercy in the quiet rain, forgiveness in the open plain. And if tomorrow never comes, I'll still smile beneath this sun. Now I'm standing on grateful ground, hear the wind sing that holy sound. Every tear I've cried somehow led me right here, here and now. No more searching, no more bound, just me and this grateful ground. Took me years to understand, heaven ain't somewhere far away, it's right here, in this grateful ground. The day's been long, but the wind's turned kind. The sky bleeds gold at the edge of time. Coffee's cold, but my heart's still warm. Through every calm, through every storm. These hands are warm, but they still can play that same old song from younger days. And every note still finds its way back to love that never fades. When the light hits the porch at the end of the day, I see every wrong that led me the right way. The pain, the miles, the prayers I've known all built this peace I call my own. The road gets quiet, the heart grows short. When the light hits the porch, I'm home once more. There's an old oak chair where my daddy sat. He'd hum low hymns and tip his hat. Mama's voice still floats in the air like Sunday morning, soft and fair. I've been the dreamer, the fool, the son, chasing shadows out on the run. But tonight I swear I found someone, the man I've become. When the light hits the porch at the end of the day, I feel the good Lord whisper, son, it's okay. You fought your storms, you've earned your rest. You did your best, that's all he expects. Now let the wind close every door. When the light hits the porch, you need no more. Maybe heaven's not a place we go, but a peace inside when the soft winds blow. Maybe angels ain't got wings at all, just the ones who catch you when you fall. So I'll tune this old guitar one last time, sing to the moon and sip my wine. If tomorrow comes, I'll thank the Lord. If not, I've had all I could have asked for. No gold, no crown, no glory show, just sunsets and fields I've sown. And if I fade with the evening glow, let them say he found home. When the light hits the porch and the shadows lay low, I'll smile at the life I used to know. The fire will fade, but the love will stay forever warm at the end of day. Yeah, heaven feels a lot like before. When the light hits the porch, I'm home once more. Guess you don't have to leave this world to find heaven. Sometimes it finds you right here on your porch.
Packed up my boots and my old guitar, didn't leave a note, didn't drive too far. Just the sound of the gravel, the road, the sky, and a peaceful heart that don't ask why. Ain't no hurry, ain't no plan, just a soul walking where it can. The sun keeps time, the breeze keeps tune, and the world hums soft beneath the moon. I'm living life on the wind, where the past don't weigh and the soul can mend. No fences hold, no walls defend, just me and the road round every bend. Some call it drifting, some call it sin, but I call it grace, life on the wind. Found a chapel made of rust and pine. Preacher said, son, you'll be just fine. I smiled and tipped my hat his way. He said, I find my prayers out on the clay. There's a river bend that knows my song, been humming it low my whole life long. Freedom ain't loud, it's a whisper thin, like the sound of fate beneath your skin. I'm living life on the wind, where the past don't weigh and the soul can mend. No fences hold, no walls defend, just me and the road round every bend. Some call it drifting, some call it sin, but I call it grace, life on the wind. Every mile's a story told, every scar turns into gold. And if tomorrow don't begin, I'll still be singing where I've been. I'm living life on the wind, with a heart wide open and a quiet grin. No fear of loss, no need to win, just love and light where I've been. So when I go, let my soul ascend, keep on rolling like life on the wind.
Left that old town with a worn-out song. Thought the highway'd teach me where I belong. I chased bright lights, but they faded too soon. Under stranger skies and lonesome moons. Every road sign whispered your name. Every sunset looked the same. No matter how far these wheels have spun, no matter the miles, the hurt, the run, through the years, through the dust and dew, every road leads back to you. Yeah, I tried to find what I once knew, but every road leads back to you. Played some bars with a borrowed band, sang my truth with a whiskey in hand. Crowds would cheer, but the nights grew cold, 'cause the songs hit different when you're alone. The city lights, they lose their glow when your heart's somewhere the rivers flow. No matter how far these wheels have spun, no matter the miles, the hurt, the run, through the years, through the dust and dew, every road leads back to you. Yeah, I tried to find what I once knew, but every road leads back to you. Maybe life's just a circle wide, bringing us back where love resides. And all that I've done, all I've been through, just taught me how to come home to you. No matter how far these wheels have spun, no matter the storms that lost the sun, through the years, through the dust and dew, every road leads back to you. Yeah, I wandered far, but my heart stayed true, 'cause every road leads back to you. Yeah, every road leads back to you. Wake before the dawn and kettle humming low. The scent of coffee drifts where the soft winds blow. Bare feet on the porch, watch the colors rise, painting gold on your sleepy eyes. Every morning's a prayer in this quiet grace. I see forever in your face. Coffee cups and sunrise, that's how our story's told. Simple as a heartbeat, worth more than gold. No fancy plans, no city lights, just love that lingers through the night. Yeah, I'll take this life, slow and kind, with coffee cups and sunrise. The radio hums some old George Jones, and you dance barefoot across the stones. The day rolls in, but I don't care. Long as I've got you, I've got everywhere. Every laugh you give feels like a song, a melody that keeps me strong. Coffee cups and sunrise, that's how our story's told. Simple as a heartbeat, worth more than gold. No fancy plans, no city lights, just love that lingers through the night. Yeah, I'll take this life, slow and kind, with coffee cups and sunrise. Someday we'll be gray and slow, rocking chairs by the fire's glow. And when they ask what love looks like, I'll say, right here every morning light. Coffee cups and sunrise, our hearts in perfect time. Every breath a sweet design. No need for riches, no need to hide. We've got forever on our side. Yeah, I'll hold your hand till the end of time, through coffee cups and sunrise. Just coffee cups and sunrise.
That old Ford still starts on luck and prayer. Seats torn up, but I don't care. The radio hums some Conway tune, and the sun sinks slow behind the moon. There's your lipstick stain on the rear view glass, and a map that leads to the past. There's dust on the dashboard, love in the air. Memories roll like tires that never care. Every mile I drive, I see your smile again. Through fields of gold in summer rain, yeah, the road may fade, but it don't erase the dust on the dashboard of yesterday. just kids with borrowed dreams, barefoot hearts and ripped blue jeans. You said one day we'll leave this town, but I'm still here just driving round. Every song that plays feels like you. Every sunset bleeds that same old hue. There's dust on the dashboard, love in the air. Memories roll like tires that never care. Every mile I drive, I see your smile again. Through fields of gold and summer rain, yeah, the road may fade, but it don't erase the dust on the dashboard of yesterday. And I don't clean it, can't let go. It's where our stories still unfold. That truck's old heart still beats your name down every dusty country lane. There's dust on the dashboard and that's okay. It's how I keep your ghost at bay. Every mile's a prayer, every tear's a flame that keeps our love from dying away. Yeah, time moves on, but I still stay with the dust on the dashboard of yesterday. Yeah, this old truck still knows your name. And that dust, it never fades home. I drove past the church and the cotton gin, saw the old dirt road where my life had been. That mailbox leans like it used to do, and the house on Maple Lane still whispers you. Paint's all chipped, but the porch still sways. I can hear your laugh through the golden haze. Oh, the house on Maple Lane still holds the sound of the summer rain. Every creak, every sigh, every window pane still calls my name like a sweet refrain. Yeah, time moved on, but it never changed that house on Maple Lane. Mama's rose bush gone, but the roots still grow, and Daddy's old boots by the door still show. The kitchen clock stopped years ago, but my heart ticks soft in the afterglow. If walls could talk, they'd tell it plain. Love never left that small domain. Oh, the house on Maple Lane still holds the sound of the summer rain. Every creak, every sigh, every window pane still calls my name like a sweet refrain. Yeah, time moved on, but it never changed that house on Maple Lane. come and gone. I still feel 12 when I walk back home. The ghosts are kind, they don't complain. They just hum old songs down Maple Lane. Oh, the house on Maple Lane keeps me young through joy and pain. Every sunset feels the same when I stand and whisper your name. Yeah, I'll always find my way again to the house on Maple Lane. The house on Maple Lane. It's been 20 years since I packed that truck, chasing neon dreams and a little luck. Left that town without looking behind. Thought the world was mine to find. The city lights, they shine too bright, but they don't warm you late at night. Now I'm driving slow on this gravel bend, heading home where it all began. Back where the river bends, where the pine trees whisper like old friends, where mama's porch light still burns low, and love's the only thing I know. Yeah, I've been gone, but I'm here again. Back where the river bends. Saw the old barn leaning to one side, rusty nails and weathered pride. Daddy's fields are quiet now, but I can hear his voice somehow. He'd say, son, the world can spin so fast. Don't lose your heart for what won't last. Now those words hit hard and true, like the rain on that old tin roof. Back where the river bends, where the pine trees whisper like old friends, where mama's porch light still burns low, and love's the only thing I know. Yeah, I've been gone, but I'm here again. Back where the river bends. And maybe life ain't about the miles, it's about the faces and the smiles, and the ones who stay when dreams all end. They're waiting where the river bends. Back where the river bends, I found my peace, I found my pen to write the songs I should have sung about where I'm from and who I've become. Yeah, where the river bends. Dear Mama, it's been a long, long ride since I packed my bags that autumn night. I thought I'd find gold in the city's glow, but the bright lights fade faster than the snow. Now the bars are loud, but my heart's still small, and I'd trade it all for your front porch call. So I'm sending this letter from a lonesome town, where the dreams run high but they fall back down. I miss the fields, the stars, the sound of home at night when the crickets crowd. Yeah, I'm still learning what life's about with this letter from a lonesome town. Met some friends and I lost a few, chased some love that never came true, played my songs for a crowd or two, but the echo fades like morning dew. And I hear your voice in every prayer, saying, son, come home, love's still there. So I'm sending this letter from a lonesome town, where the dreams run high but they fall back down. I miss the fields, the stars, the sound of home at night when the crickets crowd. Yeah, I'm still learning what life's about with this letter from a lonesome town. Tell Daddy I'm fine, just a little warm, still chasing the light through the thunderstorm. If the good Lord's kind, I'll find my way back to that porch come Judgment Day. So I'm sending this letter from a lonesome town, where the highways end and the sun goes down. I've seen the world, but I've found somehow my heart belongs where the rivers sound. Yeah, one day soon I'll lay it down and come home from this lonesome town. Come home from this lonesome town. seen the sunrise from 1,000 towns, slept in trucks when the rain came down, and played my songs for smoke and beer. Lost some friends, but I'm still here. And if this road has been my test, well, I reckon I've been blessed. The road was good to me. It took my heart where it had to be. Gave me love, gave me pain, taught me joy and how to change. Yeah, I've been wild, I've been free, but the road was good to me. She loved a drifter once, God knows why. She stayed till the tears ran dry. Now her memory rides the wind in every song I play again. And though her name's a ghost I hum, she's part of who I've become. The road was good to me. It took my heart where it had to be. Gave me loss, gave me grace, showed me how to find my place. Yeah, I've been broke, I've been free, but the road was good to me. Now the miles behind are soft and worn, like the leather seat that's long been torn. And I ain't rich, but I got peace, that's something gold can't ever reach. The road was good to me. It gave me songs and memories, from the dust to the silver sea. It made a better man of me. Yeah, I'll ride on eternally, 'cause the road was good to me. Yeah, the road was good to me.
There's a porch swing creaking in the amber light, cicadas singing soft goodnight. My hat's hung low, the day's been kind. Another sunset eases my mind. Ain't chasing dreams, ain't counting pain, just thankful for the life I've gained. Every mile and memories found, a place to rest when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down on me, I'll be sitting where I'm meant to be, with the Lord above and the earth below, and a heart that's learned to take it slow. I've loved, I've lost, I've come around, and I made my peace in this old town. That's all I'll need to see when the sun goes down on me. That same old river still rolling wide, carrying years that drift on by. I've seen good friends come and go, heard laughter fade in the radio glow.
But I ain't bitter, I ain't blue, just proud of all I made it through. And I thank the stars I'm still around to feel the sun go down. When the sun goes down on me, I'll be sitting where I'm meant to be, with the Lord above and the earth below, and a heart that's learned to take it slow. I've loved, I've lost, I've come around, and I've made my peace in this old town. That's all I'll need to see when the sun goes down on me. Maybe life's just dust and grace, a few kind souls and a warm embrace. And if my song don't reach too far, it's still enough right where we are. When the sun goes down on me, don't cry, don't grieve, just let it be. Play my song and let it ride like the wind through corn at eventide. If heaven sounds like these old strings, then I'll be home where the angel sings. Yeah, I'll rest when the sun goes down on me. The highway hums beneath these wheels, another town, another song. Every mile the moonlight steals feels like I've been gone too long. The dashboard clock keeps ticking slow, the radio plays our tune, and every line that rolls by me spells your name beneath that moon. 'Cause there's miles of you between these lines. Every sign just reminds of that porch light waiting, shining soft and true. And though I chase the setting sun, this road will never be done till I'm home and holding you through these miles of you. The coffee's cold, the truck stops fade, but your voice keeps me warm. I see your face in every rain, through the windshield and the storm. The steel strings hum in harmony with the wind that whispers through, and the only map I'm following leads my heart right back to you. 'Cause there's miles of you between these lines. Every sign just reminds of that porch light waiting, shining soft and true. And though I chase the setting sun, this road will never be done till I'm home and holding you through these miles of you. Sometimes love's a long white line, you drive and pray you'll make it fine, but your smile's the sweetest view at the end of all I do. There's miles of you between these lines, but my heart the signs, and it beats its way back home just like it knew. Now I see that porch light glow, and I swear I'll never go. No more miles, just me and you. No more miles of you.
There's a dirt road leads to nowhere, but it always takes me home. Past the barn with paint long faded, through the fields I used to roam. The air smells like wild clover, and the sun sings soft and low. I still hear your laughter echo in that golden afterglow. Where the river meets the pines, that's where your hand once held mine. Under stars that whispered softly, everything would be just fine. Now I sit with my old guitar, sing to fireflies and time. Still in love with the memory where the river meets the pines. Your dress was white and simple, your heart was wild and true. We danced slow on that gravel road with the moonlight shining through. The steel strings hum like heartbeat when I play our favorite tune. And though years have come between us, I still wait beneath that moon. Where the river meets the pines, that's where your hand once held mine. Under stars that whispered softly, everything would be just fine. Now I sit with my old guitar, sing to fireflies and time. Still in love with the memory where the river meets the pines. Seasons change, the water's colder, leaves turn gold then drift away. But my heart stays in that moment when you promised you would stay. If heaven's just across that meadow, I'll cross it when it's time. Till then I'll keep on dreaming by the river and the pines. Where the river meets the pines, that's where my soul still finds every breath of love we planted, growing strong with passing time. If I never find another, I'll be more than just fine. 'Cause my heart forever lingers where the river meets the pines. Came with the autumn breeze, soft as whispers through the trees, holding coffee in her hands, and the sunlight on her sleeve. Her laugh could melt the morning chill. Her smile could stop the rain. And I knew that day down by the mill, my heart would never be the same. 'Cause there was autumn in her eyes, like a sunset saying goodbye. Every look a fallen leaf, every word a lullaby. And though time keeps rolling by like a train through painted skies, I still see forever shining in the autumn in her eyes. We carved our names on the old oak tree by the fence where daisies grew. And we swore that love would never fade, like the seasons always do. But winter came with quiet steps and took her far away. Now I drive that road alone again, through the colors of yesterday. 'Cause there was autumn in her eyes, like a sunset saying goodbye. Every look a fallen leaf, every word a lullaby. And though time keeps rolling by like a train through painted skies, I still see forever shining in the autumn in her eyes. Now when the wind turns cold and cold, I feel her in the air. In every leaf that slips my hand, it's like she's standing there. 'Cause there was autumn in her eyes, still the sweetest kind of light. Every dream I've ever chased was born the day she passed me by. And though the years have turned the page, her memory never dies. I still fall in love forever with the autumn in her eyes.
Stopping for gas just south of town. Didn't think I'd stick around, but there she was by the hardware store. Same blue eyes I'd seen before. Years went by, but she hadn't changed. Just softer now and a little aged. We stood there smiling in the rain, two old hearts remembering names. We met again in Jackson, where time don't move too fast, son. Talk about dreams we used to chase and how some just never last. She laughed and said, we were kids back then. I said, maybe we still are now and then. Oh, life's a funny chain reaction. We met again in Jackson. Walked down Main, where the fair once rolled. told the stories neither had told. She spoke of love that slipped away. I said mine left the same old way. Then silence fell, but it felt just right, like moonlight talking to the night. She reached and held my calloused hand, and I forgot who I'd been. We met again in Jackson, where the heart learns what it lacks, son. No fireworks, no plans to prove, just two souls that never moved. She said, you know, it's been too long. I smiled and said, I've been gone strong, but fate don't need a big attraction to meet again in Jackson. Now every fall I drive that way, stop by the diner where we'd stay. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not, but the love remains in every spot. We met again in Jackson, and maybe that's enough. Not every road brings forever, but some just bring back love. Now when the leaves start tumbling down, I head for that quiet town where the past still holds compassion, and hearts still meet in Jackson. Still get Jackson. Still get Jackson. Still get Jackson. I still remember that old cafe, you in blue jeans and a smile that stayed. A jukebox softly played George Jones, and we danced like time was ours alone. The coffee steamed, the rain came down, but we didn't mind that sleepy town. Your hand fit mine, the world stood still. Back when love was simple and real. Back when love was simple and hearts were young and kind. When a song on the radio could make you lose your mind. No had dreams, but they were small. Just a house, a porch, and love, that's all. You'd hum along to Patsy Cline while supper cooked and stars would shine. Now these streets don't sound the same, just echoes calling out your name. I'd trade this life for one more night in that old soft neon light. Back when love was simple and hearts were young and kind, when a song on the radio could make you lose your mind. No need for fancy words, just the truth we used to feel. Yeah, I'd give up all tomorrow for the way love used to feel. Time's a thief and love's a flame, but the glow still burns your name. And I'd drive 1,000 miles just to see that old cafe sign. Back when love was simple and hearts were soft and real. No rush, no blame, no sorrow, just the way we used to feel. If heaven's got a dime or two with that same old faded view, I'll be waiting there for you. Back when love was simple and true.